Greetings. In this video, we are going to derive an expression for electric field at a point on an equatorial plane. Okay, equatorial plane of an electric dipole. As we all know that electric dipole andrenu, it is which having two charges. Okay, which is having two charges plus q and minus q. Howda? So same magnitude, separated by a certain distance but having different charge. Let us assume that the separation be 2a. Okay, the separation is 2a. Now another e point, perpendicular point bisectorally calculate madadre, that point we call it as equatorial line. Okay, e point and now actually equatorial line anta kariteve. So yavagli if we want to find some electric field, first we should know which point we are actually calculating. And second thing what we should know is, okay, E point alli nanu ಒಂದು +1 ಕೂಲಂಬ್ ಇಡಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ. And what is the distance from this point to this point ಅನ್ನೋದು ನೋಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ. These are the few basic preliminaries. ಜೊತೆಗೆ other basics are P is equal to Q into 2A, which we know. And electric field E is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q divided by R square. This is the distance we know. And ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ವಿಚಾರ ನಮಗೆ ಏನು ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಬೇಕಿತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ 2a ಇದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟಿರುತ್ತೆ a, and if I am considering this is the r distance from perpendicular bisector, this will become, using Pythagoras theorem, this will become r square plus a square. These are the few basics that we should know. Okay, and using these basics we'll start solving the question. So we have 5 mark question important for PU, plus Q charge separated by a distance which is having minus Q, and they are separated by a certain distance. Ibru eradu ಎಷ್ಟು distance ಅಲ್ಲಿ measure ಮಾಡೋಣ. Okay, let us assume that both are being separated by a distance 2a, and an equatorial point is selected at a distance r. This point is P. So the distance from Q to P, since it is A and this is also A, illindiliಗೆ, the distance is given by under root of r square plus a square. And similarly the distance from minus Q to P is also same, under root of r square plus a square. One way, if I assume that this angle to be theta and this angle also to be theta, I can the same distances ಇದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ r ಇದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ, ಇದು ಇದೆ same, it makes same angle with respect to this. Now here we'll place +1 coulomb. +1 coulomb ittaga, and one more thing we should know is the electric field is always between the line joining the 2 points, along the line joining the 2 points, plus Q and ಇಲ್ಲಿ 1 coulomb ಇದೆ along this line. This is always a repulsive force because like charges are there. Therefore that is the reason we call it as E plus, and here minus and plus Q, therefore this is an attractive force, therefore it is taken as E minus. Ega if I plot an horizontal, idik horizontal parallel axis hakadre, since it is making an angle theta, this line is making an angle theta with respect to parallel, this line also makes an angle, same angle theta. Idu kuda ashte, ee line jothe idu angle theta ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ, therefore this also makes an angle theta. Okay, so this is x-axis, I treat this as an x-axis, and we treat this as a y-axis, So after x and y, noting down x and y, we should resolve this E plus. So in order to resolve this E plus, the question that I had, okay, idu theta da, therefore this will become E plus sin theta, and this will become, sorry, this is theta, therefore this has become E plus cos theta, and this has become E plus sin theta. And similarly here this is theta, this side it will become E minus cos theta, and downward E plane allida, therefore this becomes E minus sin theta. See here few things we can observe orally also just by looking into this. We have plus q, minus q. Apart from the things, okay, plus and minus another bitre, the magnitude at this point is same and the distances are also same. Therefore, E plus must and should be E minus. That we can also derive and we can check it. Okay, first if I take E plus is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q divided by under root of r square plus a square. Whole square will become a 0. Root will get cancelled. Similarly, if I do for E minus is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught, same value we are getting r square plus a square. So, from this, and theta is same in both the cases, therefore, we can say that E plus sin theta is equal to E minus sin theta. Since they are magnitudely same but opposite in direction, both will get cancelled. Therefore, hence they will cancel each other. Therefore, the net magnetic electric field, from observing this, we have the net electric field E actually is equal to E plus cos theta plus of E minus cos theta. And if you observe here, the dipole moment direction is always from minus q to plus q, and the electric field is in opposite direction of it. So, the net electric field E net is equal to E plus cos theta plus E minus cos theta. That is equal to 2 times of E plus cos theta. From figure we have clearly got this one. That is equal to 2 times of 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into q divided by r square plus a square and cos theta. Here, if you check here, what is a cos theta? Cos theta andre enaguttappa? Adjacent by hypotenuse. Adjacent side we have a divided by hypotenuse side we have under root of r square plus a square. Therefore, into a divided by r square plus a square to the power of 1 by 2. So, on simplifying this, we will have 2 1 divided by 4 pi epsilon naught qa divided by r square plus a square into r square plus a square 1 by 2. This is nothing but we have a to the power of m into a to the power of n is equal to a to the power of m plus n. Therefore, 1 plus 1 by 2 is equal to 3 by 2. For this becomes r square plus a square to the power of 3 by 2. And if I send this 2 inside, then I have 1 divided by 4 pi epsilon naught q into 2a, which is nothing but dipole moment r square plus a square to the power of 3 by 2. Therefore, that is equal to 1 divided by 4 pi epsilon naught p divided by r square plus a square to the power of 3 by 2. If r is very much greater than a, then E net is equal to 1 divided by 4 pi epsilon naught P divided by A can be neglected, square and root get cancels, we are left with R cube. So if you write this the same thing in a vector form, E net is equal to vector 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught P divided by R cube. If you observe here, the electric field is in this direction and the dipole moment is in this direction, opposite to each other. Therefore, aವಾಗ ನಾನೇನು ಬರಿಬೋದು ಇದಕ್ಕೆ minus vector P cap. Therefore, net electric field E is equal to minus 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught vector P divided by R cube. Hence, the complete proof of the derivation. So, very important, 5 marks. I hope you understood this. Thank you.